Hi, I'm William Rexford. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you a secret. I decided to start looking into 4-cycle fat loss solution when I learned about a close friend's weight loss journey. She told me how she lost weight and continues with the diet because of its health benefits. The way I looked at it, I had nothing to lose because the plan is guaranteed for a full 60 days. So I purchased the plan and began my journey. Upon looking closer at the 4-cycle fat loss solution plan, I found the carb-cycling diet method to be very unique and worth having a closer look at. Here's what I found. I was impressed that the entire plan was available in an ebook that I could use with my computer or smartphone. I had heard how carbohydrates were connected to weight gain and generally to stay away from carbs, but had never considered using them to lose weight. The main idea behind the 4-cycle fat loss solution is to train your body to burn fat for energy rather than carbs. It is based on scientific research into the high carb diets of the Japanese and their astounding long life expectancy. The findings suggest that it is their high carb-cycling diet method that helps to remain healthy into old age with a low body mass index, lower incidence of obesity. I started with the 7-day carb depletion stage and found it a really easy fit. It took some getting used to, but overall it was easy to adjust to. After that I started the second macro patterning and would add certain carbs back into my diet to start the carb cycling process. Then I added some basic exercises from the carb depletion exercise guide they provide. For the next 2 weeks I followed along with their meal plan and kept up with some of their exercise recommendations. That's when I really started to see a huge difference. I went along and weighed myself and was literally in shock. I lost 18 pounds. See more results? Just click here for more information or keep reading my 4-cycle fat loss review to find out what it is all about below. Carb cycling the key. The 4-cycle fat loss solution fat burning diet consists of a 4-segment complete fat loss solution. Each segment or cycle is formulated to provide maximum results while being in sequence with the next cycle. Instead of all the focus on eliminating carbohydrates, the 4-cycle fat loss program actually promotes them as a diet solution after the first 7 days. Based on a vigorous study of Japanese diet and the secrets which could explain their distinct longevity and their low body mass. Does 4-cycle fat loss work? So carb cycling sounds great, but the truth is not every single plan out there is right for everybody. I personally gave it 6 weeks and it showed me great results. Through the whole program there is so much information about every detail, and best of all it was simple to follow. Very well laid out, and from a dietitian perspective, there are plenty of healthy choices. Carb cycling can work wonders to boost up your tired metabolism, and you will find that is really the key to healthy and fast weight loss. So in my experience, carb cycling not only works, but it works very well. With carb cycling, there is no plateau like many of the other diets I've tried in the past. The 4-cycle fat loss solution stages, if followed correctly, will set you up to be a fat-burning machine. Here they are explained in a bit more detail. Cycle 1 Repair Stage. The first cycle lasts a total of 7 days and focuses on a diet that targets carb depletion. By the end of cycle 1 you are expected to lose around 10 to 15 pounds according to the program specifics. Cycle 1 is said to prime the metabolism in order to allow for the coming influx of carbs and prepare for long-term fat loss. This is said to stop the body from depending on burning sugars for energy, and in turn, jump-starts the metabolism for the second stage. Cycle 2 Macro Patterning. Cycle 2 is where the carbs come into play, and that is through a process known as macro patterning. Macro patterning is a process we've now created through denying ourselves carbs. This condition will now allow our bodies to burn carbs and no longer store them as fat. Also offered at this stage are some simple exercises which can benefit in maximizing the metabolism. Now carbs are the focus and are added to the diet, and thanks to the first stage body has been reprogrammed to accept burning these new carbs as energy rather than storing them as fat like it did before. I was amazed there was no more yo-yo weight loss. I was consistently losing fat with no sign of a plateau in sight. The beauty of this part of the program is that there is no deprivation of the foods you love or any worry that you will gain weight. None whatsoever. Cycle 3 Accelerated Fat Loss. At this stage, with the help of 4-cycle fat loss, the program was really showing great results. My metabolism was working overtime, and I had no signs of metabolic adaptation or any kind of plateau. What this means is your fat burning will not slow down. You will continue to lose fat quicker as time goes on. Most programs I have tried in the past time was quick to lose at the beginning, but then my body adapted and my metabolism slowed to a halt. I was so excited to have a plan that didn't show any signs of this typical diet issue. I kept losing consistently with the carb-cycling diet. This stage consists of a 2-week eating plan that retrains the body to control hormones and use fat deposits as energy, the ultimate in fat-burning diets. Cycle for the diet break. I really had fun with this stage. This is where you intentionally have a break and eat lots of carbs and calories to create a new metabolic set point. This set point allows for us to in effect eat more to burn more fat. I was so surprised to see results at this point. I had thought that a break would mean I'd be back to gaining weight again, but surprisingly enough I was losing more. So what are you waiting for? Click to buy now button below and I'll see you on the other side.